Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Lumley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for December 29th through January 12th. They're watching an area of sudden stratospheric warming that might occur either early next month or during this period, like towards the end of December. And what we're showing here, this is the European Weekly showing strong positive height anomalies here, which is usually linked to strong stratospheric warming. Now, another thing I want to take a look at, let's see if I have the right map up. Right here, this is the European, no, this is the GFS, I'm sorry. And here we have the stratospheric warming occurring here across the Arctic. And this is what we're forecasting it to look like. And the map, this is, whoops. This is the map. We have a stretching of the polar vortex that is across here, across this region here, stretching down into into the eastern U.S., causing disruption of the polar vortex. Now we have warming here and warming a little bit here on both sides, so this is a good sign. But right now the models aren't really showing that, and I'm going to get to that right now. We're going to see how that develops. So we're going to look now at the period for December 29th to January 2nd, and what we have here, we still have a trough here near the Aleutian from an upper low, and that trough extends down into the western U.S. Strong positive height anomalies here, which was shown on the other map, and leading to above normal heights here. So all in all, this period is the pattern is pretty well established. So during this period, we're going to have this low here that would be moving into California through the southwest and then lift northeastward through the plains on Tuesday. So we'll go to Tuesday. We start seeing it going into the plains here, and this will cause rain and storms across this region here, snow on the backside and on the north, and the precipitation and storms will expand from the plains eastward as the system intensifies and draws deep moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. And then we'll go forward in time. Now this is where it starts interacting with that deep flow of moisture from the Gulf, and there'll be snow on the backside here, pretty heavy snow here, strong storms here, and then later on it spreads into the east. And again, this is almost like the same setup that we had during the last system for Christmas Eve and Christmas. Still expecting rain here along the east coast, snow on the backside. And the best chance for snow and ice will be from the Central Plains to Upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. Now, the Northwest will see a return of mountain snow, valley rains, and see a succession of Pacific systems that will be moving inland, and this will be bringing the valley rains and mountain snows. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for January 3rd to the 7th. And the ridge builds into the eastern Pacific. The trough extends from the upper low into the west. And we have a ridge across the high latitudes of North America still. So all in all, the models are good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the west and across this area here, the Central Plains, Northern Plains eastward. And I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 2 to 4 degrees above normal. So still, we're not seeing that cold air coming yet into the U.S. or even into the east. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence is 40%. And then we have below normal precipitation for much of this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Looking ahead for the period for January 8th to the 12th. Still not really seeing that cold air coming in or that stratospheric warming. Still have our trough here, and this ridge builds inland, pushing this ridge to the east. Now the the GFS, I'm sorry, has a trough more here in the east, as does its ensembles a little bit more to the west, and the other models, this European ensembles has a trough here, but still strong positive anomalies across this area here. That doesn't correlate well. So still almost a zone of flow, not seeing that real cold air coming in yet. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the country, and I'm forecasting anomalies to be near 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for much of this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for December 29th to January 12th. Thanks for coming to Jim Only's World of Weather, and have a good day.